Sag baby, what's up? Today we're talking about the full moon in Aquarius that for you is happening in your third house of communication, early learning, and short trips. And, we have the sun, and this is for Sag rising, but these videos can be watched by Sagittarius sun as well as Sagittarius moon. So right now we have the sun, but the grid is for Sag rising right over here. The sun is in your ninth house of quest, adventure, long distance travel, and higher education, big old book learning. And this is early learning, the way we learned the boundaries of our communication. And so I want you to think of, a time in your life that maybe you heard a coworker or a friend just speak so poorly of themselves in a way that it was just like, this person is such a fucking vibe. I can't believe that they think that they just said that self-deprecating thing. It can happen a lot at, my restaurant. I work at a fine dining restaurant in the evenings a few times a week. And, when we're on, we're fucking on. We can't slow down. You can't get off that goddamn merry-go-round. Absolutely not. It's full on. I've got 6-7 tables going. I have to make sure to give great service. I have to open this bottle of wine. It's over $100. I have to do the decanter. I'm just getting another table. My tent up over there is just getting their meals. Make sure that the waiters ate or peppering them. It's so much to think about all at the same time. And so sometimes I can hear oh, I fucked it up again. Or I hear someone say oh, I'm so stupid. Or, oh my goodness, they were just treating me like this because of that. Because I can't believe I made that fucking mistake. I can't believe I did this. And I'm just in my own brain, they are a literal archetype, a literal goddess in human form. And they have no idea the spells that they're speaking. Our words are our definition. Our words are our reality. So, the title of your video, I am, anything that you say after I am is. I am smart. I am worthy. I have a lot to offer the world. I'm not too much. And sometimes as we make declarations, the universe doesn't really understand not. You know what I mean? It's kind of I am abundant instead of I'm not too much. I am big. I am loud. I take up space. But even if we're communicating in ways that's I know this is going to sound weird, I try not to preface that. Even in my videos, even with my friend group, with everyone, I try not to, I'm very self-aware as to how different I can be from human beings, from very, not everyone does things in the way that I do, and that's okay, but a lot of people do, and it's not too different, it's not too much, it's not too outside of the realm of existence, because it's perfect because I exist. It is what it is. So let's really look at our communication, our language, and how we're expressing ourselves. And if there's ever a point that we don't think that we're worthy of saying what it is that we are here to say. I forget what video it was in where I talk about how we're all coming into our shine. The way that we see things is very specific. And I was watching a podcast, I was listening to an interview with Pam Gregory, and she was chatting with, oh my God, I can't even remember this beautiful light worker's name, Alexandra Wenman. So it's Pam Gregory and Alexandra Wenman, and they were talking about New Earth and all these different things. And one of them, was saying oh, my guides are saying this and my guides are saying this, and talking about the divine messages that they're receiving and how it's accessible and applicable in the outside world. And then Pam Gregory would say, as soon as you were talking, the planet here, Homir, the planet this came into my brain. And so it does not matter how you shine. It does not matter how you get your downloads. We are all shining in specific ways. Just like every human being is different, every bit of the way we shine is different. Even if it's, a bunch of people are clairvoyant, the way that you see things is going to be different. You're clairaudient, a bunch of people are clairaudient. The way you hear things is going to be different. The way that you experience this awakening is on a spectrum. It's going to be human all the way over to complete woo-woo, and one day you're going to be superhuman and one day you're going to be over here. So never look at yourself as to anything or a not. I am. I am magical. I am safe. I am abundant. So let's really look at releasing old patterns of fear, looking at when was the first time I was ever told that I was too much. We can do a little bit of discovery research into our past. But right now, where's the Saturn? It's almost as if what I'm feeling is that you don't feel safe enough to express. It's like you are a butterfly still just sitting in the cocoon, and you're like, I don't know if people, I know I can fly. I know I'm very big. I know my wings are very colorful, but I don't know if everybody's ready for it. They are, because you exist and you're standing in front of them. They contracted seeing your big bright light. In the private reading, we're going to go into the South Node transit, we're going to go into the North Node transit, and we're going to talk about how, some of you are going to be presented with job opportunities that might seemingly just fall out of the sky. And we've been talking for a while about, like, somebody gets paid to do that. So the more you say, I am, instead of I'm not, the more the universe and God will hear you. So be careful of the spells that you speak. I'll see you at the private cafe. Love you.